So students, I hope you are keeping well and regularly every day you are watching all the videos for all the subjects. So many students through campus care are clearing their doubts. They are asking the answer for a particular question which they are finding difficult, and of course immediately you get answers for that. Now the chapter periodic table. As I told you, when we start with this lecture, immediately complete picture of periodic table should be in front of you. Okay, you have to watch the video. At the same time, in the text, you have a picture, okay, the image of periodic table. So that particular picture you have to continuously keep on observing for any concept of this chapter. So let's continue the next part now. Periodicity. Now in a periodic table, the properties which are repeated after regular intervals, the properties which are repeated after regular intervals are called periodic properties, and the phenomena is called as periodicity. A very important definition, they have asked in board exams also many times. So the properties which are repeated after regular interval are called periodic properties, and the phenomena is called periodicity. For example, simple case, if you just look into your periodic table right now, then you are watching this video. The first element hydrogen here, and the second element helium here, and the third element lithium again here in the first group, below hydrogen lithium. Now they are having similar properties. So this phenomena is called as periodicity. Now what are the causes for periodicity? Only one main cause, the electronic configuration. Whenever elements they are found to have similar electronic configuration, the properties are found to be similar. So that is one very important cause of periodicity, that is electronic configuration. Now when we talk in terms of electronic configuration, you already studied in the lower standard about orbits. So electronic configuration related to number of electrons, and electrons are filled in the orbits. So let us start with the next concept, shells. Shells are nothing but orbits. In that first part, number of shells. Now last time we have seen concept of groups and periods. So first, number of shells we will study in terms of groups. Let's start with the first group. In the first group, hydrogen atomic number 1. Okay. Number of shells also 1. Electronic configuration 1. Now here also in the text slight mistake they have done. This column they should have given first. The column of electronic configuration should have been given first, and then the number of cells column. Okay. For example, you see the next part, lithium atomic number 3. Now you write down the electronic configuration first, no? 2, 1. Then you come to know there are two shells, first shell and second shell. So number of shells will be 2. So this has to be written first and then the number of shells. समझ में आ रहा है? Okay. So same way, if you continue with sodium, potassium, you can see the number of shells are going on increasing. And for francium, they have not written the electronic configuration because it is radioactive. That's why we are not writing the electronic configuration for francium. Now in a period, just think what will happen in a period. If you take second period or third period, what will happen to the number of shells? क्या होगा? So you take any period, second period or third period, and you write down the electronic configuration for all the elements in that period. You will find that electrons are added in the same shell. मतलब number of shells same रहता है. कौन से भी period में number of shells same रहते हैं. Okay, so in a group, number of cells from top to bottom increase, and in a period left to right, number of cells remains same. Now the last part for today, valency. Now you know what is valency. In simple words, you have studied in lower standard. The capacity of an element to combine with another element is called valency. Now let's try to be more specific in 10th standard. Now look how I am defining what is given in the text, so that you can define like this now. The number of electrons which are donated or gained, accepted or shared by an element to complete its octet is called valency. क्या definition अभी? The number of electrons which are donated or accepted or shared by an element to complete its octet is called valency. Now how the valency will change in a group and in a period? Looking at the same example here, group 1, we are talking in terms of groups now, valency in terms of group. बराबर. So take first group, लास्ट ऑर्बिट में आपको दिख रहा है सभी एलिमेंट्स के लिए लास्ट ऑर्बिट में एक इलेक्ट्रॉन है जो वो डोनेट कर सकते हैं और वो अपना ऑक्टेट कंप्लीट करेंगे. मतलब उनका वैलेंसी क्या हो गया 1. सभी एलिमेंट्स का वैलेंसी 1 है. तो इसे हम लोग क्या जनरलाइज कर सकते हैं कि इन अ ग्रुप वैलेंसी ऑफ द एलिमेंट्स रिमेन सेम. नाउ इन अ पीरियड फ्रॉम लेफ्ट टू राइट, what will happen in a period left to right? Third period, you take third period, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine. Second period contains 8 elements, as you know we have studied in the last lecture. This is our third period and these are the elements belonging to the third period. Now if you write down the electronic configuration for each element, For example, sodium 2, 8, 1, magnesium 2, 8, 2. This will be 2, 8, 3. Silicon 2, 8, 4. Okay, here 2, 8, 5. Okay, this will be 2, 8, 6. For example. Now look here, very important. For sodium, sodium can lose one electron and complete the octet. So its valency will be 1. For magnesium, magnesium can lose 2 electrons and complete its octet. So valency will be 2 for magnesium plus 2, aluminium plus 3. Now look at this element silicon. Silicon is having 4 electrons in the outermost shell. It can't completely donate or it can't completely accept electrons from any other element. So it has to share electron. Sharing of electron for silicon. And then phosphorus 2, 8, 5. Now phosphorus can accept 3 electrons. Accept 3 electrons, valency will be -3. Then sulfur it will be -2 and chlorine it will be -1. So see the valencies now. +1, +2, +3, +4, -3, -2, -1, 0. Argon is inert gas. So what we have to write about valency or the trend of a valency in a period? In a period, valency first increases from +1 to +4 and then it starts decreasing. Then it starts decreasing from phosphorus to chlorine. So this was one more part, the important part of the chapter today. So read the notes carefully, understand this explanation properly, and any doubts you can ask for this part also. So now the next part of the chapter will be the periodic properties of the elements in the periodic table. Very important part. Majority of the questions are asked from the periodic properties. So 5 to 6 important periodic properties we have to study, which will end the chapter. So students, please revise this part properly today. Maintain your chemistry copies properly, which will be checked soon. So that's all for today. Thanks. Take care of your family. Have a nice day. Thank you.